this is Eric back with Auto Replay, and we are working on toilets. No, with cars right now, but I'm just kind of doing maintenance on the house and stuff like that. I actually had the master bathroom toilet like start overflowing. I think that at first I was thinking that it had something to do with the septic tank, because I started hearing like a gurgling sound out of my like extra bathroom toilet, and I thought it was part of the septic tank system, but ended up having that flushed and everything, like, I don't know, like a month ago. And then I heard it again, and then just like 2 days ago, the master bathroom toilet just started like almost overflowing. So, you know, ran the water in this bathroom, the master bathroom, and I think it was just dealing with just that toilet was just constantly running. And maybe from that, you know, when my wife took a bath and then there's a bunch of water trying to drain and it was constantly running. I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I figured I'd just go ahead and change out the flapper valves and also the actual handle on the master bathroom toilet, because, you know, like if you had to jiggle it, you know what I mean? Because like, you know, I would always hear it constantly running. So I was like, okay, well, you know, first I did that because I had an extra handle already. I was going to do it anyway. And when I was at Walmart the other day, I went ahead and just bought the whole kit. You know, it's got the little fill and flush, the flapper and everything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and show you just how easy it is to do. All you need is basically a set of pliers. You get a bowl, or right now I got a styrofoam cup, and we'll just get started with it, okay? So first things first is that you actually got to buy a repair kit. And I was going to get just a flapper valve, and this was like $5, but this whole kit was like 10. So I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and get the whole kit, you know what I mean? This looks like some kind of new and upgraded technology versus like, this is what I had before, was this old one. I didn't even have that one. Tell you how old everything was. So this looks neat. But it's like 10 bucks, you know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and get started. And basically, you find your cutoff valve, and you know, just basically turn it clockwise. And we're gonna close this so water does not keep going in this fill, because it fills up right here. It goes in the back of the tub, and we'll go ahead and lift this off. If I don't break nothing, throw that to the side. So basically, you can see this is the old style that I had right here, which is that old style, and this replaces that. So basically, the way it works is that, wow, looks pretty dirty, but this flapper valve, you know, you lift your handle, it lifts this flapper valve here, which I need to get another handle anyway. I need to buy one more of those. And that's what flushes it, and it opens up and the water goes down and flushes the bowl. And then this would fill back up. I don't know if this is like excess. I don't know what that little tube is for, but I know it fills up here on this side, and we'll see that. So basically, you know, we go ahead and flush it. Go ahead and get as much water as possible out. You know what I mean? Just let it go. And you know, I got, you know, make sure it doesn't overflow. But I got basically a towel. I was gonna just soak all this water up here. So let me go grab that. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is just, I got a towel, like a rag here basically, and you can unscrew this. This was to like change the level. I'm just gonna unscrew this out of the way so it's not in my way while I'm working on this. And this is clean water back here, just been sitting, you know what I mean? So it's not really like dirty water, you know, it's just dirty from sitting. So we'll just throw that in the trash right there. And basically, we'll get as much of this water out as possible. And from this point on, I'm just going to take this rag and, you know, we can go ahead and get this flapper valve off too, because this is going to get replaced, and I need to get one of these. I'm going to have to get one of those too. I forgot about that. Paul Law went and kind of jerry-rigged this one up. So we're going to throw this away too. That goes in the trash. And get as much of this water out as possible. I mean, you could probably get like a wet vac or something like that. I'm just going to take it and just get it up in this rag, and then I'm going to put it right here in this bowl. So it's going right there. So let me go ahead and get this dry. Alright, so now you can see this is completely dry on the bottom of the tank. That's the clean water that got a little dirty, basically. So what we're going to do is get underneath here, and we're going to take this loose. And basically, you can just loosen it by hand. But before we get to all that, I'm just going to use this styrofoam cup right here. I mean, I'm not planning on making a big mess. It's only a little bit of water right there. And I mean, you might want to put like a big bowl or something. But basically, it's going to take this and loosen this right here. And you just want to hand tighten these when you do put the new one on, you know, because it is plastic, so you don't want to over tighten this at all. So, and it, you know, a little water coming out. We'll clean that up with a rag I got. So it'd be beneficial you had a bucket or something. This one didn't work out because I was holding the phone. So let's just clean that up. Go ahead and dump that in there. We'll just get this towel and just clean it. It's just clean water anyway. Kids are back here getting dirty anyway. So we don't need that cup no more. So now that, okay, that was the water line. Now you gotta take a pair of channel locks, and there's a ring underneath this. So basically just need a pair of channel locks like this, okay? And there's a ring right here that basically just gotta get loose. Let's see if I can get that loose. And you just go counterclockwise in a sense. You know, might need to break it loose a little bit more. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. So we'll go ahead and get it all the way out. Just go. This is actually turning clockwise, so it's like a reverse thread. Well, no, and this is going counterclockwise. It looks like it's going clockwise. Okay, so that comes out. Then you can pull this pipe out of here. This comes out. Ooh, yeah, I missed that, but that just comes out there. That's going in the trash. So we're gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up here. We'll put this new flapper valve on there. So basically just take that and stick it on here, and then you just kind of angle this to go over like these little tabs and slide it down. Okay, and then same thing with this one. You just rotate this like that, slide it down. Okay, and then we'll hook this to where it's like right around there, and have a little bit of a, you know, some looseness to it, but where it's tight. So it'd be like here, but you know, have a little looseness, but then it'll pull up. You know what I mean? That's gonna take 2 hands. Let me get this out of here. I'm gonna clean all that up. Clean this. Good, clean out. Yep. And then same thing with the rim on this. I want to make sure this is nice and clean too. So get that done. So basically, you take this new one here, and the way it says, it's gonna be hard for me to do with 2 hands, but you're gonna twist this, I think, clockwise or counterclockwise, and then this will extend out. So this part right here will turn, and it will extend out, and then you have to, this will be the top of this pipe here, would be that top, and then the water line would be underneath there. So, and then basically you just take this tube here, and that tube will go here, then you just slide it back in there. I'm not using the metal clip, and then this is just the little ring that tightens it on here. So let me go ahead and adjust this. since I don't know if I can do it holding like this, but I get my stand. All right, so here's the new valve, and basically this part will release, and I think you turn it clockwise, and then you can pull it out till you get it to the right height. So what you do then, let me adjust my camera so you can see, but you'll get it over here and install it, and you want to make sure that when you install it that, you know, this line here, right there, is at the top of this. So basically, I think I'm a little high still, so I gotta go down. And just, you know, just taking a turn like that till you get it to the right level. So basically, it's like that. Looks like it needs to go down a little bit more still. Probably right around here somewhere. Yeah, about there. I think you need to go up some. There we go. It looks like that'll do it right there. That'll do it. So now that we have that adjusted to the right height, yeah, just make sure it locks in place. Yeah, I think it should lock a little better than that, but it is what it is. We'll get that sitting like that. We'll go ahead and put this ring on the bottom and tighten it up. So basically, you see this ring here goes on the bottom down here, and just go ahead and tighten that up. Kind of dark down there, but I'm doing this one-handed too. Okay, let's see, we're lined up here. We're looking pretty good. We'll make sure this tight as possible, and you know, just hand tighten it. And we'll get the wrench on it just one little time. And basically, this tube here will go on there, and we'll just stick it down in there like that. Okay, and just bend it and stick it on there. So let me stick it on here first. So basically, we'll go ahead and just stick it on this side here. Just get a little twist where it's not gonna pop off. And then we'll just take that and stick it down the tube. So that goes like that. Just make sure you don't kink it, in a sense. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a new one of these though, probably tomorrow. But we're gonna go ahead and adjust this and just move this out like this. You know, take that. Y'all can see that. Take that off. And basically, I just want to get it where it may be right here for now, but we'll go ahead and slide it back on. You know, you'll be able to see that, but slide that like that. And we'll just slide this here. And you go like that. So we'll get, basically open it. But like I said, I'll get a new one of these handles tomorrow too. Go ahead and get that done. Alright, so now we're back underneath. I'm just gonna make sure this nut is tight as possible. But not, I don't want to over tighten it. I just want to hand tighten it and kind of snug it up, basically. So we're just gonna get some channel locks and make sure I don't get on the threads, and I just want to snug it up. There we go. You know, it's going to seal pretty good. So now we go ahead and we'll bring the camera back up so you can kind of see. Oh, there we go. All right, so here we go. We want to go ahead and tighten this up right there. And we'll make sure this is hand tight, basically. And go from there. And you don't use any Teflon tape or nothing like that on it. So, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, so make sure everything's nice and tight. Just one more time. Yeah, it does like to get a little loose, but we'll go ahead and turn this on. Slowly let it, you'll see water start coming out. You know, make sure we're not leaking nothing. Yeah, as long as we're not leaking nothing underneath here, we're good. Main thing, looks like we're good so far. And then go ahead and turn it all the way on. Yeah, water's dripping everywhere. And what we'll do is go ahead and we'll turn this on fully. So this will be fully on down here. We'll just go ahead and get that to about right there. And make sure all this nice and tight. Then we're gonna let this fill up. Once this fills up right here, you know, be around this fill mark. You can see the little fill mark right there. Then we'll flush it. I could probably flush it now, but we'll let it run for a little bit. And just flush it like 2 or 3 times. Make sure that we're not leaking anything or it's not overfilling here or coming out or anything like that. Main concern. And we'll just go from there. So it should be good to go for a few more years until they come up with some kind of low water usage toilets that will probably be beneficial. All right, looks like we're getting close to that fill line. Okay, so it did cut off right before that hit that top of there. May need to go down a little bit, but we'll go ahead and flush it. Hey, baby. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Working on the toilet. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
All right. So that's basically all it does. The procedure to actually replace the fill and flush with a flapper kit. And, you know, figure I might as well show you what I'm doing since I'm not working on cars, actually maintain the house. And we'll go from there. See you in the next one.